so it's important to drive carefully and always wear a helmet. Also, make sure your motorbike is in good condition before hitting the road. When it comes to safety, being well prepared can prevent many mishaps. And of course, safety isn't limited to animals or traffic. Bali, although relatively safe, requires travelers to always be aware of their belongings and the local culture. When exploring temples or secluded beaches, avoid walking alone at night in uncrowded areas. Most tourists feel safe, but it's always good to be cautious. Now, imagine this care and safety combined with an unforgettable experience on one of Bali's most incredible volcanoes. Volcanoes and climate reality. Bali is not just about paradisiacal beaches and sacred temples. The island is also home to a brute force of nature, its volcanoes. Mount Agung, the highest and most sacred, rises imposingly, shaping the landscape and local spirituality. Mount Batur offers incredible trails for those who want to watch an epic sunrise after a challenging hike. Many tourists start the climb at dawn, guided only by flashlights and the expectation of seeing the sky turn orange at the top of the mountain. And for those who don't want to venture so far, Mount Bratton, surrounded by a serene lake, is a spectacle in itself. However, exploring volcanoes in Bali requires planning. The weather can be unpredictable, and visibility on the trails changes drastically with rain. Anyone thinking of climbing Mount Batur, for example, should check the weather forecast before embarking on the trail. The humidity can make the path slippery, and fog sometimes covers the entire landscape, hiding the view that makes the effort worthwhile. Additionally, the cold at higher altitudes catches many off guard, bringing a warm coat is essential. Those who prepare well, however, are rewarded with one of the most unforgettable views on the island. And for those who prefer to contemplate the power of these giants without having to climb them, there are several ways to feel this energy. Restaurants with views of the volcanoes offer a unique gastronomic experience, allowing you to appreciate the immensity of these mountains while enjoying a good Balinese dish. The fact is that, whether you are hiking or simply admiring the landscape, Bali's volcanoes teach an important lesson. The island is not just a destination, but a state of mind. And since we are talking about experiences that stir the senses, we cannot ignore the richness of the local cuisine. Food and drink. Balinese cuisine is a spectacle in itself, full of intense flavors, exotic spices and cultural influences that make each dish a unique experience. Visitors to Bali cannot miss the famous satay, grilled skewers served with a creamy and slightly spicy peanut sauce. Another highlight is nasi goreng, an aromatic fried rice, accompanied by vegetables, chicken or seafood. For those looking for something sweet, the chocolate samosas surprise with their crispy shell and warm, melty filling. Eating in Bali is not just a necessity, but a sensory journey. In addition to the dishes, the typical drinks also deserve attention. Jamu, for example, is an infusion based on turmeric and lemon, known for its medicinal properties and invigorating effect. For those who prefer something more refreshing, Bali's natural juices are incredible, made with fresh tropical fruits such as passion fruit, mango and dragon fruit. And of course, the local coffees are a special attraction, especially the Kopi Luwak, considered one of the rarest and most expensive coffees in the world. Each sip is an invitation to slow down and enjoy the moment, whether in a charming Ubud cafe or at a beachside restaurant. Restaurants in Bali range from simple, cozy warungs, where you can sample home-cooked food at affordable prices, to sophisticated establishments that offer a fusion of Balinese cuisine with contemporary twists. A favorite among travelers is Ganga, which serves dishes made with fresh, local ingredients, all with stunning views. Whatever you choose, one thing is certain: food in Bali is an essential part of the experience, making every meal a memorable one. And for those who want to take a piece of this culture home with them, there's no better place to explore the local traditions and arts. Shopping and cultural immersion. Exploring Bali's markets is like entering a world of colors, textures, and stories that are intertwined in each piece of craftsmanship. The markets of Ubud and Seminyak are true treasures for those looking for authentic souvenirs, from hand-carved wooden sculptures to batik fabrics dyed with traditional patterns. Balinese clothing, such as light shirts and flowing dresses, are great options for those looking to incorporate a bit of the island's laid-back style. And the best part? Many of these pieces cost around $15, an affordable price to pack a piece of Bali in your suitcase. But more than just shopping, markets offer a unique cultural experience. Negotiating prices is a tradition, and vendors expect it. The key is to keep a good sense of humor and patience, turning the shopping experience into a friendly game. In addition to clothing and crafts, local spices and teas are a great way to take a taste of Balinese cuisine home with you. Ginger tea, for example, is perfect for relaxing after a busy day. And if your goal is to find something even more special, it's worth visiting the jewelry stores in Siluk, a village famous for its handmade silver pieces. Immersing yourself in Balinese culture goes beyond shopping. Watching local artists paint, dancers perform precise movements in traditional dance performances, or artisans carve mystical masks is an opportunity to understand the soul of the island. Each piece tells a story, each movement has a meaning. And for those who want a moment of respite from this cultural immersion, there is a place that offers a completely different experience, a seaside retreat, far from the hustle and bustle of the big tourist centers. Relaxing alternative, Sanur Beach. For those seeking a more peaceful experience away from the hustle and bustle of the more popular beaches, Sanur is the perfect getaway. Located on the east coast of Bali, this beach offers a relaxing atmosphere, ideal for families and travelers who prefer a slower pace. The highlight is the sunrise, a daily spectacle that transforms the sky into shades of pink and gold, reflected in the calm waters of the sea. While Canggu and Kuta are dominated by surfing, Sanur invites you to take long walks on the soft sand or a bike ride along the seafront promenade. In addition to the serene atmosphere, Sanur is home to some of Bali's best resorts, many of which have private bungalows and spas that offer traditional Balinese massages. For those looking for a more budget-friendly experience, there are cheap hotels in Bali located in this area, providing comfort without breaking the bank. The beachfront bars and restaurants also contribute to the relaxed atmosphere, serving fresh dishes and tropical drinks, perfect for enjoying the late afternoon. It is a place where time seems to slow down, allowing visitors to reconnect with themselves. But if you think that Sanur is all about relaxation, you'd be wrong. For the adventurous, there are options like kayaking, snorkeling and even boat trips to Nusa Penida, one of the most stunning islands near Bali. Sanur offers the perfect balance between relaxation and adventure. And if you're looking to continue exploring breathtaking landscapes, there's one place in Bali that looks like it's straight out of a postcard, the iconic Tigalalong Rice Terraces. Cultural landscapes, Tigalalong Rice Terraces. Set amidst the lush green hills of Ubud, the Tigalalong Rice Terraces are a spectacle in themselves, mesmerizingly blending nature and tradition. The Subak irrigation system, created centuries ago by the Balinese, allows the crops to spread out in harmonious layers, creating one of the most photographed landscapes on the island. In the morning, when the mist still dances among the fields, the place takes on a mystical aura, making the visit even more special. Those looking for an authentic experience can even interact with local farmers, learning about rice cultivation, which is an essential part of Balinese culture. But it's not just about contemplation. The Tigalalong terraces offer activities for all types of travelers. Narrow trails wind through the fields, allowing for immersive walks amidst the vibrant greenery. For the more adventurous, the famous giant swings provide an incredible aerial view, guaranteeing that photo worthy of a magazine cover. And after exploring the region, there's nothing better than resting in one of the panoramic restaurants, where you can enjoy a nasi campur, a typical Balinese dish, while enjoying the view. This corner of Bali is much more than just aesthetics, it's a place where tradition and beauty intertwine in perfect harmony. The feeling of being there, surrounded by nature and history, makes anyone reflect on the simplicity of life and the power of connecting with the land. But the journey through Bali doesn't end there, there's so much more to discover, and every corner of this island holds secrets that transform the way we see the world. Now tell me, after all this, do you still think that Bali is just a beautiful destination, or have you realized that this island can transform the way you travel? You've seen that you can explore sacred temples, hidden waterfalls, hike volcanoes and beaches perfect for surfing, all without having to spend a fortune. But knowing this isn't enough, what really matters is what you're going to do with this knowledge. So, I ask you, when are you finally going to move on from your ideas and make this trip a reality? What's stopping you from exploring Bali the right way? You already know which are the best hotels in Bali, how to enjoy Balinese culture, where to find the best food and even how to get around without any hassles. Now, it's up to you. Are you going to keep looking at photos on the internet, or are you going to live this experience with your own eyes? If this guide helped you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. There's a lot more content coming to show you how to travel smartly and have unforgettable experiences around the world. And of course, tell me in the comments, which of these places in Bali do you want to visit first?